Good morning, everyone. Hi, my name is Preetham. I'm pursuing my master's in computer applications by Manasa Gangotri. So today I'm going to explain about a corporate called BYJU'S, which is also an application. The contents that I'm going to explain today are origin of the company overview, business model, application of artificial intelligence in BYJU'S, leveraging deep knowledge graphs to develop personalized learning, employing data analytics, acquisitions, funding and financials, and finally conclusion. The origin of BYJU'S. BYJU'S was originally founded by Baiju Ravindran and the co-founder was Divya Gokulnath. Divya Gokulnath was a student of Baiju Ravindran back when Baiju Ravindran was teaching maths and science for who were preparing for IIM, that's Indian Institute of Management entrance exams. So later on they eventually married in 2013. So Baiju Ravindran was basically from Azikode, Kerala, and Baiju is his family name. So he inputted that name for the company itself. Upon attaining 100 percentile twice in his IIMs, so he attained IIMs two times and he got 100 percentile in his entrance exam. This man realized the depth of his intellect and starting tutoring students for their maths exams. This was just the beginning of a long, fruitful journey ahead, which would play a crucial step in revolutionizing the education industry. Till date, Baiju Ravindran teaches maths, and most of the content in Baiju's application, particularly maths, is from Baiju Ravindran himself. Baiju's now is an Indian multinational edtech company headquartered in Bangalore. It was founded in 2011 by Baiju Ravindran and Divya Gokulnath. As of 2021, BYJU'S is valued 16.5 billion, making it the world's most valuable education technology company. So, BYJU'S is now a MNC which is well known for educational services it provides. It is well known in the whole of universe because it is the highest valued edtech company currently on the planet. Company overview. It was founded in 2011. The basic name was Think and Learn Private Limited. It was the first name given to the Baiju's company. Till date, it is used as a tagline for the company. It has currently 4.7 million paid subscribers. It is a lot of paid subscribers because 4.7 million paid subscribers means each subscriber spends around $170. That's around 10,000 to 12,000 in average in this particular paid app. So the students varies from standard 1 to up until 12th. Also, people who are preparing, students who are preparing for JEE, NEET and CAT and IAS also buy this course. The business model. The company operates on a freemium model. Freemium model, which basically implies that students can download the app from a Play Store or App Store if it is in their system. Also, they can access it through the website, and they will be provided with some short period of the content, not full content but limited access to the content, which after they pay the amount fully will be able to access the content. Recently Byju's has also collaborated with Disney to launch the early learning app. Early learning app is like basically children of age 5 up until 8, this stipulated period of children, they could use this Byju's app, which is collaborated with Disney. Disney is well known for animations. After acquiring White Hat Junior back in 2020, the tech firm has recently acquired Akash Educational Services. So in 2020, Byju's acquired White Hat Junior. White Hat Junior is a coding teaching application based from Mumbai, which has been launched in 2020, and Byju's has collaborated with it as well. So children along with mathematics and science could also pursue coding at a very young age. Also, Akash Educational Services is one of the well-known educational institutes in India for preparing for NEET and other competitive JEE, other competitive exams for who are for the students who are aspiring to become doctors and engineers. So BYJU'S has acquired that as well. So application of AI. So speaking about the topic, how artificial intelligence is being used in the company. Oh, company has recently taken an early initiative in this direction by acquiring a firm that brings them a small team that specializes in this. Back in 2019, Think and Learn acquired a Palo Alto based company, Osmo. Osmo. In the further slides, I'm going to explain about Osmo. Osmo is a spectacular, very inspiring piece of machinery, which is it is a piece of technology which is used for children to learn great and new things. So the 120 million acquisition, the deal with Osmo cost BYJU'S 120 million. Also, Osmo co-founder Pramod Sharma, who is from India, made this deal possible. This initiative promises a hopeful AI future for BYJU'S, where the firm can even experiment the augmented reality. Augmented reality is the current hot kick in the market out there. All the industries are thriving for augmented reality development, because augmented reality basically captures the realistic video in this physical world and add some artificial things to that, so we feel as if the things are happening in the real life. And virtual reality, as we know, virtual reality uh, is the first master copy of the reality, but it's not. But there is a difference between virtual reality and augmented reality. Virtual reality does not involve any physical world entities or aspects, but augmented reality consists most of the aspects of augmented reality is from the real world. So, leveraging deep knowledge graphs to develop personalized learning. What is this? Let us get into it. As per an interview with Baiju Ravindran conducted by Forbes India, he emphasized that the heart of Baiju's personalization engine would be its extensive learning profile. Personalization engine. This word is very important in a learning graph. While drawing a learning graph, I'll explain what a learning graph is and what personalization engine would do to help a child learn better. This is made possible through deep knowledge graph. Deep knowledge graph is that each when a child take up the course and starts attending the courses, after each course there will be questions related to the video that the child have seen or the child have learned. So the child has to answer those questions, and those questions are designed in such a way that it will test the IQ of the child in every way possible. It will check its cognitive skills as well, how the child has learned, how the child has listened to the topic, how he has analyzed. So the analyzing capacity of the child is also challenged here. So based on that, the computer using AI technology will draw a graph. So the graph will explain the child's cognitive skills, the child's analyzing capacity, and many more other aspects too. So yeah, that's how deep knowledge learning graphs help. In addition to this, the learning content also depends on various other parameters. The other parameters include when a student embarks on their learning journey, an extensive learning profile is created. For each child, a learning profile, a learning journey will be created. The learning experience on the basis of strengths and weaknesses of the student. As each student has strengths and weaknesses, particularly taking the example of myself, I may be good at science or computer science, but I'm weak in maths. So I need extra attention, I need extra information, I need more basic knowledge in maths rather than computer science or any other subject. So the computer analyzes the student's requirement and acts upon it. So employing data analytics, this is a very important thing in BYJU'S. The content creation process in BYJU'S is highly based on data analytics at work, since a lot of data and insights are generated in the house. Data content creation is basically creating videos according to the syllabus and according to the requirement at that particular time. So a lot of data is being analyzed by Byju's because there are over 10 to 12 million users, okay, million users who are using the app consistently. So we will what the Byju's will do is they will capture all the data and how the each child travels through the app. We analyze the data and according to that the content will be created. So, for instance, if a sizable section of students is committing errors in a specific concept, so let us take an example of integration. So, every child will commit mistake. If apart from students who have IQ like Einstein, apart from those students, all the students will commit mistakes while solving integration questions. So what this data analytics team will do is, they will collect all the samples at what particular point are the students going wrong. uh, they will collect that information and they will try to make the content more specific and more easy for the child to understand. That is what they will do. They will affix some other things into that video so the child can analyze it better. So the child could analyze the uh, integration concept, so it could so they could solve that questions very easily. And Byju's in-house analytics system sees millions of data points. So data points are basically each user can be called as a particular data point. So millions of users means millions of data points for a lot of sample space to analyze from. The insights assist in areas like improving the company's features or developing highly contextual recommendations. So this is not a group of this is the company, any changes that the company do to the app is not because of their experts or a lot of great experts, nothing like that. The whole any changes that the company brings into their application is uh, solely dependent on how the children have been using the app, how the data points each day are traveling through the application. The variety of students profiles are also given the company a plan on what can be improved. As I said, all the company changes are wholesomely uh, uh, dedicated upon the children's success. For more understanding of data analytics, I'll take you through a slide. So acquisitions of the company. Okay. In July 2017, Think and Learn acquired Tutor Vista. Tutor Vista is a company owned by EduRite from PSM, the same guys who have been helping Wikipedia with their contents. They have been they have been collaborated with Byju's as well. In January 2019, Byju's acquired a US-based company, Osmos, a maker of educational games for children aged 3 to 8 for 120 million. So that's a big amount of money. But for children aged 3 to 8 years spending 120 million on a technology, you can think the vision of the company. The vision of the company is to motivate young minds, and they are trying to impart the learning habit into small children, the learning urge. The children should thrive education. That's the basic motive of the company. Byju's also acquired Indian startup White Hat Junior for 300 million. So that is the second biggest thing that a company have done since 2019. In 2019, after 120 million acquisition, it was the biggest acquisition in India in an edtech platform. After that, White Hat Junior, it was founded in 2017 by a Mumbai-based company, which basically taught young children how to code from starting from standard sixth. They would teach how children to code because that what the current industry is running on. Coding is the current industry. All the corporates require coding, so developers are valued the most. So White Hat Junior has the motive of imparting their knowledge into children at a very young age. But Byju's also acquired the whole company. White Hat Junior now is collaborated with Byju's, and the deal cost them 300 million. In 20 September, Byju's acquired virtual lab stimulation startup Labin app that hasn't been launched yet, but that is under process. We'll get to know about that later. In February 2021, Byju's acquired Mumbai-based doubt clearing platform Scholar. So this particular application Scholar is used by many individuals from all over the world to solve their doubts. It is like a master copy of Quora, where Quora you can ask any questions to a whole millions of people around the world, and everyone will put their perception of answering. They will answer in their own perception. That is what has been happening. But Scholar is the app where only experts will answer to your question. So it is basically a premium application where you have to pay to use it. So your answers will only be answered by experts. Like if you ask a question related to maths, a maths expert, a teacher or a professor from maths will answer it rather than anyone in the internet. In April 2021, Byju's acquired test preparation firm Akash Educational Services. As I've mentioned before, Akash Educational Services is for JEE and NEET as well. Is an estimated 950 million cash and stock deal. So that is not a fully paid deal. It is part cash and part stock. So Byju's had paid some amount of money in the form of stock to Akash Educational Services. So it may be valued more than 950 million at times, or less than 950 million, depending on the current trend going on. Akash founder and Blackstone Group will receive minority stakes in Byju's as part of the deal. As I have said, they will receive stocks as the valuation for the company, as the partnership of the company, which may uh, value more or less than 950 million, depending on the current share market trends. Funding and financials. Byju's received seed funding from Erin Capital in 2013. So Erin Capital is the first company to invest Byju's. So they lend a good amount of money for Byju's to start their business, to skyrocket their business at 2013. So Byju's from that point utilized the money very well and made good use of the money and grown to a decacorn company till date. So as of 2019, Byju's has secured nearly 785 million in funding from investors. So up until 2019, after 2020, Byju's has received a lot of money from other companies as well, other investors. Up until as of 2019, if we are speaking, it has received 785 million from investors alone. Like Chan Zuckerberg Initiative, it is the biggest initiative, it is the biggest investing firm. Also, Tencent, Sofina, Lightspeed Ventures, and Brussels are some of the investors which have invested in Byju's. Byju's was the first company in Asia, in whole of Asia, including China, Japan, Thailand, India, Pakistan, all of these Asia. Byju's was the first company to receive fundings from Chan Zuckerberg Initiative. Chan Zuckerberg Initiative, which was co-founded by Facebook owner Mark Zuckerberg and Priscilla Chan. Priscilla Chan is the wife of Mark Zuckerberg, and Chan Zuckerberg Initiative is a investing firm which only invests on edtech platforms currently. As per the company filings with Ministry of Corporate Affairs, so the company should file the every tax filings are done by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs of India. Byju's became a unicorn and was valued at 6,505 crore. That is equivalent to 1 billion US dollars. So unicorn is basically when you reach a mark of 1 billion in valuation, you are called a unicorn in this business world. As of March 2018, this feat was achieved in 2018 itself. In September 2020, Byju's replaced Oppo as the title sponsors of Indian national cricket team. So it is a proud moment being a Byjuite, as I worked there for like 8 months. It is a proud moment when India was sponsored by such a big world, Asia's largest, in fact, world's highest valued edtech company is being sponsored till date. Indian team is sponsored by Byju's. Byju's operate roughly on a premium business model where a paid subscription fee is required for most of the content. Like YouTube is a freemium business model where you can access all of the contents for free. But Byju's is just the opposite of that. Premium business model. So if you want to access all the content available in the application, you have to pay some amount of money which is been fixed by the company or which has been quoted by the company. In 2017, Byju's generated revenues of about 260 crores, which is 40 million or 33 million pounds, and doubled it in 2018 financial year. See, 2016, they see the difference between 2017 and the 2018. See the growth in the company, it has exactly doubled. So that is a really good sign for a company. In 2020, with the investment of bond, a global technology investment firm, Byju's became decacorn, that is US dollars in $10.5 billion valuation. Currently, the company is valued 16.5 billion US dollars. So it has crossed the decacorn in 2020 itself. It is the first in the world edtech company has achieved this feat. Conclusion: as a company expands its operations to include more towns and cities as well as overseas, its founders now have the necessary means for investing in developing an entirely new model of education by employing artificial intelligence, machine learning, computer vision, and cloud based analytics. Back in 2012 and 13, when the company was founded, it basically there was no artificial intelligence included in the company. They were just a content. A video was created and was fed to a memory card or an SD card and was handed over to the student. So student could basically plug into a tablet or his PC to view the content, and there was no new technology included. But moving forward, the company has advanced as the cash flew in to the company. Company started new initiatives to support artificial intelligence, machine learning, computer vision, cloud-based analytics, which are all these are all the hotcakes in the current situation in the current 2021 year. So augmented and virtual reality, as I've explained before, they are making good use of these new technologies with over 3 million paid subscribers and further expanding. That was back in 2017, and we currently have 7 million paid subscribers. Byju's will definitely have information it needs to feed its AI attempts. By 2022, Baiju Ravindran has guaranteed that it will be the leading edtech firm to use AI technology to the full potential. So social message, what is the social message that can we learn from this corporate? Primary goal of Byju's is to bridge the gap between Indian education system and help the students fall in love with what they learn. Indian education system is basically the physical education where a child goes to the school and learn without any use of technology. But seeing the current trends and current situation in this pandemic, and after this pandemic, a child should be able to use the technology pretty well and to catch up with the other parts of the world. So Byju's is helping all the children from all parts of the world, all parts of particularly India, to achieve this feat, like they are helping the children to get used to the technology, and so they can compete with children from other parts of the world, like western part of the world as well. The learning app serves the most effective teachers, technology, articles, media for ensuring a flawless, fascinating learning experience for every student. Discover the use of technology on this platform, as I said before. So thank you everyone for watching the video, as well as special thanks to ma'am Sudhamani ma'am for starting such a wonderful initiative among the students, to gain knowledge about the world's most successful companies and tech firms currently present in this 2021. And many stories have really inspired me, and hope my company that I've chosen, Byju's, will inspire you as well. Also, thanks to all my peers for exchanging their inspiring story. Their company which I've chosen, like Apple, Microsoft, any of the company they have chosen, was really inspiring for me as well. So, thank you.